Hello. Hello to all our viewers. I'm your host, Evan Hunt, and today we are deciphering the house results. I'm going with my guest, the panelist, and we will give. Joining me is now Rent is Too Damn High party member and District 3 Senator Adam D6 representative current District 6 and Mayo Obode. Huron Sansbury, District 6 Senate candidate. Terrell McCann Jr., D7 representative and vice chairman. And Harvey Long.
Hello.
Senator Huntington.
Welcome, everyone. How are we all doing?
Well, first off, Senator Hunt, thanks for having me on.
No problem.
I'm doing all right. We're looking at numbers in this House race. Pretty confident. I think it's kind of over already. So yeah.
Okay, I have some results, and I'm about to release them. All right, we have 0 viewers, but that's okay. Spam the link. Give it to everyone you know. Well, actually, we have 1, I believe. Okay. So I'm going to show the results, but when some people come on. But first, I want to get how are y'all feeling?
I'm feeling ready to look at the results. I'm ready to defeat you, Evan Hunt.
You're running a third party, and you did say that let's just say your speeches have been a little crisp. Okay. Anyway, so let's talk about the results, but let's start out with talking about one of the closest races, District 2. Who do you think will win that? Mayola, would you like to start?
I think after fraud is deleted, Tom will win.
Who?
Tom.
Okay.
Roman Thaddeus has an incredibly narrow lead, but I don't think anyone else is going to vote, so I think he'll narrowly edge out Tom Kirkman.
But fraud.
Oh yeah.
And if you think I'm biased towards Roman Thaddeus, I actually personally voted for Tom Kirkman.
Interesting. Okay, Terrell, who do you think will win? Who do you believe will win? What I like your song, Mayola. So, should we begin with the results? Should we show our current results right now? We have some major projections.
Reshare.
Alright, we have 0 views. Come on, turn it off. Okay. What is that?
We're going through a hurricane.
I think that is. Sorry, I thought that was someone else. Mayo.
All right. So
Mayo, can you unmute yourself? All right. So I want to talk about District 7. What are your opinions on District 7? Terrell, would you like to discuss it?
Well, I first want to thank everybody in MEC for giving me for re-electing me to District 7. It's gonna be a great journey to serve as your congressman for 4 more weeks. But I'm just gonna say, as of right now, as it's looking, I'm gonna be re-elected. After this term, I will not be running for a third consecutive term. This will be my last term in the House of Representatives after this upcoming 4 more weeks. So, yeah, just look forward to making more progress over the course of this next month. And hopefully we get a lot more things done. We will get a lot more things done. And I'll continue to work with my fellow representatives on bills. I'll work with senators. I've been doing a lot of things with the senators too. So because that's a very important thing for the House of Representatives and the Senate to work together. Because at the end of the day, it's no I in thing. We're together. So we have to work together in order to ensure the success of our country.
Yes, of course. And if you are elected again, probably will, what will be your first course of action?
Well, I'm going to continue to work on this Cancer Prevention Act or Cancer Research Act, which we're still in the midst of doing. Also, we have a couple other great bills in mind right now. So, first week, we'll be doing a lot. So, yeah, the Cancer Prevention Act or Cancer Research Act, I haven't come up with a good name for yet. But whichever one, I'm going to be working on and probably be presenting within the first week of my term.
All right, good stuff. If you know anyone like Sam Martinez, could you urge them if they want to join? Could you ask them? Who left? Anyone? Anyone?
On it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now I want to talk about District 6. And for this, I'm going to bring in Representative Olabode.
Chef Boyardee.
Oh, yes, Chef Boyardee.
I'm going to win.
You think?
Yeah, it's tremendous. Bigly, I'm going to win bigly. It's really tremendous. Irish is sad.
And what evidence, may I ask, you have to cite this?
Because I'm winning at the moment.
Okay, we have some results coming. And the results are here, and I will now be displaying the results. The current results as of now. Here is where they stand. Out of District 1, we can project that Ethan Fitzgerald will win his unopposed race. He will go on to fly another day.
Ha 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 ha.
What do you think of the picture of Ethan?
We are Hibernian FC. We hate John Thompson. We hate Dundee. We will fight referendum because we are the mental HFC.
John Uberfeld, a member of the Red is Too Damn Hot Party, will be the projected winner. He has also been unopposed. And out of District 5, John Lambrose card on who he will probably has won his unopposed race. Now, we also have 2 projections and 2 contested races. Out of District 4, Ricky Adams, Democrat, Progressive Fireman, will go on to defeat Bryant,
Noise.
former Secretary of Education.
Noise.
And out of District 7, Terrell McCann Jr. will live to go on. With Kelvin Cawthorn's concession, it is official that Terrell will go on to serve a second term. Now let's look at the contested two races. Out of D2 House, Roman Thaddeus is leading the pack with 40%, followed by Tom Kirkman at 38%, and the actual Democratic nominee, Mish Fox, at 21%. Many say that Tom Kirkman is running under the top news nominee. And at a District 6 House, Miss Fox, Mayowa Bode. I'll fix that. Mayowa.
How is this guy leading Irish Pennsylvanian?
To Irish Pennsylvanians, 47%.
Because
How is
Irish
this guy
is a
leading
terrorist.
Irish Pennsylvanian?
Because Irish is a terrorist.
The only person Irish Pennsylvanian, the only other person Irish Pennsylvanian was ever losing to was Alex Kawa.
Alex Kawa.
Yes, back in September.
Do you remember?
Pennsylvanian was the favorite to win that race.
Do you
But
remember
Kawa still won.
when it was time?
53% to 47%.
Evan, I'm not sure you quite got your maths right there. 49 plus 47 does not equal 100.
Yeah, well,
Some people voted for write-ins.
Well,
There you go. You got to mention that.
You have 3 points. You have around 4 2 votes. 26 to his 25. All right. We want to get the insight in the comment section. Please comment. We always like to hear your great insight. So, let's send it to Noah.
Oh shit. I'm going on a trip
What's the next?
to a place called.
What's the next one? Okay, our proud sponsor would like to play. Where's the next one?
It is.
Little song. Thank you. The National Science Foundation would also like to play a video soon. Lazy Sunday. So, let's talk about Roman. Personally, Roman. Or who did you vote for in D2 if you're comfortable sharing? Adam, you said Tom.
Wait, what? Ron has rejoined the call.
This is how skilled I am. I'm playing football and doing a call at the same time.
I have exciting news. Evan is pregnant.
Yes.
Evan, you're pregnant.
Yes.
You're pregnant.
I can't hear you.
You're pregnant. Congratulations.
I'm a male. Thank you very much.
You're female. Wow. We all knew.
And you're officially muted. Okay. No new votes have came in. So please vote if you haven't already. I'm gonna vote for that. It appears that the remaining voters are very close. Yeah. Yes.
No, continue.
Oh, I'm 2 votes ahead. A new vote, I'm 2 votes ahead.
All right. So what party do you think?
Oh, echo.
Which party do you think will have a majority when the polls close?
Democrats.
Terrell? Terrell? Sorry, Terrell's a little dead.
How may I help you?
Which party do you think will control power by the end of the night?
As vice chairman of the Democratic Party, at the end of the night, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be hopefully Democrat retain. Of course, like I said, polls haven't closed yet. We still have to wait. We saw a huge wave of voter fraud deleted, or however they want to say it. We saw a lot of votes deleted earlier today, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. A lot of the races, the key races we're looking at right now, District 2 and District 6.
Yes. And also, if you hypothetically look at it, well, Republicans could win over the House tonight. Because if you have John S. Superfeld, you have Roman Thaddeus, you have Irish Pennsylvanian, and lastly, you have John Wayne Prose. Now, that could be a 4-3 if John decided to caucus with the GOP.
The big issue that I had an issue with John Lampros in particular was the fact that he was on both the Republican primary ballot and Democratic primary ballot, which I'm still very unclear on. So I don't know if he was intending to run and win as a Democrat or run and win as a Republican. I don't know. That's the thing that I was most concerned about during the primaries. So we'll have to see what happens with him.
So John Lampros is a registered Democrat, but I got a source from Trey Cranfield, the former RNC chairman, who told me that John mentioned him a couple weeks ago and said that he would caucus with the GOP.
Here's the thing with that. Someone say something weeks ago. Keyword there, weeks. He said that, and you said in your source, he said that weeks ago when he said it. Someone can change their mind in the course of weeks. We know this. We know how that works. So, the fact that we're bringing up, they said something weeks ago, doesn't mean that it's going to actually happen. You have to wait and see till it actually happens. If he told Trey that. Trey told us that yesterday. He said that he told him weeks ago that he would caucus with Republicans, but we know how that works with decision making. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Also, just to clarify my election. So,
Adam, can you go to mute?
Did the election? Did that turn up?
Why should I mute?
So I'll do it again.
Why should I be muted?
Okay. But Terrell, did you see the slideshow?
Did I see the what?
Did you see the slideshow? Did that turn up?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I have a lot of tabs open. Hello, Governor.
Hello.
And may I just say about D7? D7, I'm gonna say this. I got attacked a lot in D7. We all know this. We've seen the tireless ads and the tireless bashing of me in my opponent's campaign rallies. You know, I really didn't retaliate to it because we have to realize this. At the end of the day, we have to respect our democracy.
Yeah,
And
you do it.
we have to respect the way it works.
You do an interesting strategy. I mean, you just get to know people, get to know the voters. You get to bond with the voters. I mean, that's something that Adam Smith
That's the thing.
or Kelvin would never do.
Yeah, that's the thing. I got criticized for not campaigning. I only campaigned once, by the way. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter about how many rallies you post. It doesn't matter about how many town halls you do. One thing I mobilized during the final days of the campaign, and I'm not sure if Kelvin did it or not, that's him, but I did the door-to-door strategy. I contacted undecided voters. Evan can clarify this. I contacted undecided voters and asked them how I can get their support. So what I mobilized the door-to-door strategy, which is one of the ways that I ended up winning this race. Evan can clarify. I did go to Evan. He was originally an undecided voter, and I talked to him, and I'm pretty sure you voted for me.
So could you share with me the results, please?
Sure, I will.
Or are the results already posted?
Well, of course you voted for me because you endorsed me. So.
Yeah.
I voted for Kelvin, I voted for Steven, and I wrote other in those 3 races.
Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway.
I have not voted, actually.
Why not?
Because I like being a kingmaker.
Just like in the Senate sometimes.
That was more, but I didn't want to piss one side off with the Senate Majority Leader vote. Obviously, I did because you have to make a decision.
Oh, I see the live results over here. 54 votes.
A little more, but most of them were pertinent, and I did realize this. Hello, John. John.
Oh
John
Lord.
Lampros.
Oh Lord. Representative-elect Lampros is here. Oh Lord.
Good.
Oh Lord. What John got to say now? Scared. John.
So what party will you be caucusing with?
All right, no response.
He's going to be caucusing with both parties. If I know John Lampros. He's his old man, John Lampros.
How is making great again insulting? Question mark.
What?
Okay, so the results stand. Thaddeus is beating Kirkman. This is a nail biter race D2 house. Look at that.
Yes. Yeah.
District 4, Ricky Adams is beating Stephen Bryant. I mean,
that race is over.
Yeah, that race is definitely over. But District 6 house usually
Harvey, your mic is messing up. Harvey, your mic's messing up.
According to Representative Nathan Brown, making great again is insulting.
And guess what? Is beating Kelvin. Look at that. I'll go a screen share.
You mentioned immigrants of making a community great again. Makes no sense how that would make sense. Immigrants are not in a community, so not deport a community.
Testing. There.
Believe me.
You use Safari? What a peasant.
Okay, so
peasant.
Here are the results. Iowa just barely beating Pennsylvania.
The November House is the best house that ever existed.
I kind of think Mayowa was like vulnerable. I mean, I endorsed Mayowa, but I thought he was kind of vulnerable because Pennsylvanian has beaten, Democrats in huge margins. Terrell, the race is over. Calvin's lost. That is
landslide victory.
Yeah, that.
What is
that
the
is a-
percentages?
I have 70% of the vote. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to talk about the jungle primary. Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's interesting. Benjamin Asher is leading. I endorsed him. Actually no, Claudio's
I
leading.
voted for Harvey Long.
No, Ben's
I voted for Harvey Long. Wait, can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. What is JP Senzo doing?
Oh, I just want to see who was talking. Okay, so I mean, look at this race. I think this is going to be between. This is most likely going to be between a Democrat and a Democrat. Republicans are just going to get, not even on the ballot. That's going to be
testing.
That's going to be
testing.
And that's the thing I hate. That race right there in particular is part of the is gonna probably divide the Democratic Party at that point, because when you have a Democrat going to
339,
and especially in a general election, with the case here of a jungle primary, it can cause a lot of division between the Democrats.
Definitely. I mean,
hopefully at the end of it all, though, we can realize that we will still have a Democrat in the Senate. So
yeah. And it's going to be interesting how the Democrats get the Republicans to vote. For them,
I don't think any of the Republicans will vote, and if they do, they're either going to vote
Republican, and I definitely know
they're going to vote for if the Republicans do vote, they're going to vote for the moderate Democrat.
Yeah, which is Claudio Ailman.
Yeah, the Democrats need to shift further. The Democrats need to shift as far away from the left as they can.
Well, they already have this one in the bag, so
because the Democrats in the race need to shift as far to the right as they possibly can.
Yeah, well, Claudio Ailman's a centrist, and Benjamin's
Wait, Claudio Ailman is centrist?
Democrat?
Yes.
No, Claudio Ailman's a liberal.
Oh yeah, that's right. But Claudio has had a lot of bipartisan ideals in the past.
If one of them is moderate, it's Benjamin Asher.
Yeah, I definitely support Benjamin Asher.
Yeah, Benjamin Asher is probably gonna win. Claudio Ailman will only get the votes of half the Democrats.
I will say this.
Benjamin Asher will definitely win the support of people who are not Democrats.
So here was all the people I voted for: Ethan Fitzgerald, Roman Thaddeus, John Superfeld,
John Soren, baby. Weren't too damn high.
But let's not forget. Let's also look at. Let's also look at this. This has not been a great season for the Republicans. One, they did nominate a candidate for president. Two, they're not.
Got one.
The
candidate dropped out.
Republicans endorsed Proud Georgian, so technically, Proud Georgian's the Republican nominee.
No.
Yeah, technically.
That's not technically. It's not technically. Because
to be a Republican nominee, you must be endorsed by the Republican Party.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, they had Chris Miller, but he was illegally running.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, Chris Miller was illegally running with a running mate who wasn't actually on the ticket.
You can't say.
And actually endorsed Georgia.
You can't say that just because Because a lot of Democrats endorsed Georgian too. Does that make? And we already had a Democrat nominee.
No,
So-
I will say this: it really was gonna be Orville Payne versus Ryan Serban.
Remember when no one thought Georgian would run?
Georgian said he wouldn't run, and look what happened.
He
He's
ran.
president of the United States.
I know.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't run for president, and now he's
President
president.
Delaney, I honestly think has been one of the worst presidents of Mech. I mean,
He was a do-nothing president.
yeah,
A real do-nothing president.
that is just crazy.
I think one of the only accomplishments he had was the Great Project, and that wasn't really, you know.
Ooh, Trump's approval rating 50-49, up 1 point. Latest Rasmussen poll.
All right. Can you please
let's
go
get
back
back
to
to the
the
House
topic
races.
at hand?
Let's just talk about the House races again. Let me just say about the House races again.
Sir Logs the Third.
Looking at this right now, looking at these results, I'm gonna say this: if Tom Kirkman edged this one out, it will be a Democrat pickup. Because he will.
Yeah, because Kirkman is definitely caucusing with the Democrats.
Correct.
Who do you think will caucus?
Who's the best
Who
Republicans?
will definitely caucus with the GOP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the GOP has one, and the Democrats have.
They're gonna have
two, three. The Democrats have 3, and the GOP has 1.
Well, here's
Dems are already projected to, win the House.
Wait.
No.
Ricky Adams, Ethan Fitzgerald, John Lampros, and Terrell McCann.
I don't know what party John will caucus.
Yeah. So the Democrats have 3, the GOP has 1, and to be determined has 1.
So
here we go. Let's look at this stuff.
In order for the Republicans to win the House, they need to win D2, they need to win D6, they need to get John Lampros to caucus. If that happen, the GOP would control the House with the second.
Yeah, if the Democrats win either of the remaining seats or get John Lampros to caucus with them, they win control of the House of Representatives.
Well, let's look at this. District 1, Democrat. Let's skip over District 2 for now. District 3, probably going to be, John's going to probably caucus with the Republicans.
Anywho,
Roman Thaddeus is winning in House District 2, so that's 1 in the GOP column.
Well, no, you can't really characterize that as that yet because we still have.
I know, but if no one else votes, it's gonna. The Democrats would win control 4-2 with 1 undecided.
Well, District 1, Democrat. District 3, probably John's going to probably caucus with Republicans. District 4, Ricky Adams.
District 3 and 5 are going to third parties.
District 5, we don't know what John's going to do. District 6,
yes.
If Mayowa holds on, that's a Democrat. And my seat, which I've already declared victory in, that's another Democratic seat. So that's
the projection so far. District 1, Ethan Fitzgerald. District 2, Harvey. Someone remove Harvey.
Harvey, this is a live call. Chill. And FYI, back to NY State has the midterms. You can run for state senator or you can run for NYC mayor. We're looking for a Republican candidate. And I gotta go. Bye.
If I join NYC, if I join MEC NY State, I'm probably not going to be a serious candidate.
Really? Well, Adam, I have a question. Are you running under the independent party or the rent is too damn high?
What?
What party are you running under for the Senate seat?
The rent is too damn high.
Yeah. So you'd be, well, you remember, John is from the rent is
I know.
But let's break this all down.
And if I win District 3,
Is there a possibility that the
the red
Democrats?
wall is going to be fully represented by members of the Rank is Too Damn High party.
Here's the thing: if at the end of the night, I'm going to say there's probably a possibility, and it's probably going to happen. The Democrats will retain control of the House.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of
The
the night,
Republican.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you my reasoning. I don't see. I mean, District 1 is guaranteed. Ethan Fitzgerald's unopposed. Let's say District 2 goes to Roman. Okay, District 3, John probably caucus with Republicans. District 4, Ricky Adams already won it. He's up by 12 votes. District 5, we don't know what John over there is going to caucus with. District 6, if Mayowa holds on, he probably will. He'll win it there. And my race, which is already characterized as to go to me, will give us 4 seats already. So if those numbers hold where they are right now, we could be looking at, and we probably will be looking at, a Democratic victory in the House of Representatives.
Really? So, Corel, do you think, regardless the outcome, do you think this was a good or bad season for Democrats? We still have the Senate races, which are looking to be, I think like D3 is going to be the big seat of that. With the
we just have to, look here. This is not, I was kind of expecting for something like this to happen. Because when a lot of our Democratic incumbents were not announced that we're not running for re-election, that really gave us a slap in the face. And also as DNC leadership, that gave us a slap in the face. And chance of keeping 7 seats in the House of Representatives. Due to the fact that all of our representatives did not run. A lot of representatives, incumbents in key districts did not run for re-election. So, with them not running for re-election, I kind of expected something like this to happen. When we get to a scenario was probably going to be 4-3 or 5-2, something like that.
Wait, only 3. Only 3 representatives decided not to run for re-election, and all 3, and 2 of them are running for Senate, and the other one became vice president.
Exactly.
Yeah, kind of true.
So 2 of our representatives did not run for re-election.
Yeah, 2 of the representatives are running for Senate, and the other became vice president.
Exactly, but we still have now here's the thing. With I'm pretty sure
so far the Democrats. So far, if everything holds up and the Democrats win. So far, if everything holds up with with Mish Fox somehow winning District 2, the Democrats would still have a net loss of 2 seats.
Yeah, do you think that Democrats still have a 6-1?
It is mathematically impossible for them. From the start, it was mathematically impossible for them to have a net gain.
Oh yeah,
you can argue that up and down all day.
Somehow think.
Yeah, because the only way for them to have made a net gain would be for the House of Representatives to be increased in size. And this is
well, the Democrats. Here's the thing. There would have been no net gains for the Democrats if all the incumbents were running for re-election. There would have been no net gain because the Democrats would have retained all seats.
Yes, that's why it is mathematically impossible for the Democrats to have a net gain. And now it's mathematically impossible for Democrats to lose any fewer than 2 seats.
Yeah, it's mathematically impossible for Democrats to lose more than 2 seats right now. Because we're gonna have to look at this. We're just gonna have to look at the math and watch it all add up. I mean, like I said, Um, like I said, we're gonna have to just sit back and watch the results as they continue to come in. I believe polls close tomorrow. So tomorrow for sure, or probably tonight, we would
What
have
is it with Ricky Adams carpet bagging?
um
Well, I think he
well,
was in Virginia in real life.
Yeah, first he lived in Kansas, and then he lived in Oregon, I think.
Then
He lived in Florida, and now his home state is where?
Tennessee.
Wow, what an epic carpetbagger!
I have 3 homes in real life. I have a home right outside New Orleans. I have a residence
See, everywhere is my home state.
and I have a home in Phoenix.
Everywhere is my home state. So in a presidential election, I would win every single state.
but let's just look at it here. If the Democrats do end up um, getting the majority in the House of Representatives, I believe this will be the fifth consecutive time that the Democrats will retain control of the House of Representatives, which is outstanding.
Well, this community we cannot forget.
Yeah,
It was a 51.
keep in mind in the previous elections. In the previous election, Democrats kept all the House districts, with 6 of the 7 incumbents seeking re-election.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to
The only incumbent who did not seek re-election was Andrew Dominguez, who challenged Senator Landon Shuey and won.
Exactly.
And before then, Democrats took the entire Senate.
But we just gonna have to.
The entire House.
There's only one Republican in the Senate.
Yeah. Well, 2 technically include Harvey.
Which is Dominic Pajoli.
And
Harvey's a libertarian.
No, Harvey, what party are you?
You know what party I'm in.
No, we actually don't.
I'm a libertarian. I'm running for president as a Republican, but I caucus with the libertarian.
Wait, Harvey, what happens if you're elected to the District 1 Senate seat?
Libertarian.
Yeah, well, there's going to be another special election before.
That would be.
There's not going to be a special election for D4.
I'm calling for a recount everywhere.
Hey.
Yeah, it was a little
a special election in District 4 because Harvey's not resigning.
Breaking news: Mayowa Olabode wins the New Hampshire primary.
In the election where the Democrats took control of the entire House, I'm going to try and recall the results here. In District 1, incumbent Representative Harvey Long was defeated by Ethan Fitzgerald. In District 2, Andrew Dominguez was elected. In District 3, Ivor M. was elected unopposed. I was the Libertarian candidate, but then I dropped out because I'm adult. District 4, if I can try to recall, Adam Evans retired to run for president. And wait a minute, let me try to. In House District 2, Tom Kirkman retired to run for Senate.
Yeah.
And was replaced by Andrew Dominguez, or was Andrew Dominguez reelected?
He was replaced by Andrew.
Wait, in the wave where Delaney got elected. Was Tom Kirkman the incumbent or Andrew Dominguez in House District
I
2?
think it was Andrew Dominguez.
Yeah, Andrew Dominguez got reelected in District 3. Ivor M got elected to a full term after being appointed to replace Rafael Munguia. Munguia in District 4. Adam Evans retired to run for president and was replaced by Nathan Brown. In District 5, Orrin Mulcahy was reelected. In District 6,
No, District
Michael
5.
Walker was
After that, Ricky Adams was appointed to finish Orange term.
Yes. Yeah, Orrin was kicked out for being inactive.
Wait, he was removed?
He never got kicked out.
Oh yeah, he left back, thus resigning for the Senate. House, I mean. I can't into English. In District 6.
English is a great language.
In District 6, Michael Walker either got elected or reelected.
He was reelected and then retired.
Yes. After defeating Democrat challenger Mayowa Olabode. In District 7, incumbent Representative Terrell McCann did not run for re-election, and thus was replaced by Mr. Panda, who defeated Caleb Andrew. In an upset.
Well, during the time when it was a Democrat wave.
Yeah. Which helps even flawed candidates
To be honest, this race
better
really
candidates.
To be honest, this race wasn't a Democratic wave, considering the Republicans actually gained seats.
Now, I will say this.
This is in contrast to the March Senate elections, where Democrats failed to win a single seat.
Yeah.
In District 1, incumbent Senator Ethan Fitzgerald was unseated by challenger Dank Underwood. In District 2, then DNC Chair Tom Kirkman and then District 2 Representative Tom Kirkman was defeated by Landon Shuey. Shuey would be defeated by Libertarian Landon Shuey. What?
He wasn't chairman then.
Yeah.
Who was chairman when the Democrats lost every single seat?
It was my boy. It was my boy.
Because Sam said it was Tom.
Joshua Diamond.
Who
was chairman when Democrats lost every single Senate seat?
For Irish Pennsylvanians campaign.
Who was the Democratic chairman when Democrats failed to elect a single senator?
Evan Hunt wins the Nevada primary.
Wait, Terrell, who is the incumbent when who is the DNC chairman when Democrats failed to win a single Senate seat?
I believe I was vice chairman at the time. I got one.
But who was chairman? I'm
gonna believe it was Sam. Yeah, because we got elected in February.
Yeah, I actually an Annis pundit actually said that that was under Sam's chairmanship that Democrats lost every single Senate seat, and Sam said that Tom Kirkman was chairman at the time.
I have to look at that. I have to look back at it. I'll look at it and see.
So
in District 3, Independent Sawyer Cunningham defeated Democrat Isaac Sanchez. In District 4, Republican John Lampros defeated Democrat Theo Harper. In District 5, Republican Ryan Service defeated Democrat Kelvin Hawthorne. And in
Kelvin was let's talk about do you think Kelvin?
Wait, did Tullius win in March?
He never ran for Senate until now.
Oh yeah, he ran for House. And in District 6, Republican conservative Chico defeated Democrat Evan Hunt and prohibitionist Logan Rabe.
Yeah, I went on to be a senator, but not in that. Like, honestly, like, that was such a, that, I don't not 100% happen. That was terrible.
But then Chico
I think
resigned.
Evan Hunt may have actually greatly reduced my chances of ever voting for conservative Chico again.
Oh, come on, Harvey, give me something. I need South Carolina.
I'm gonna be projecting South Carolina in 5 seconds.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Shut up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Evan Hunt went to South Carolina primary. Are you happy? Evan Huntington.
Meow you very much.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden touches little girls.
Yes, he does.
No sexual offenders. No. So I want to get Terrell's great insight into this problem. So, Terrell, do you think that there is still a DNC division? Back in March, it was very prevalent, but do you think it still exists?
There's always been division in the Democratic Party.
But do you think it's dying down?
It died. Now I'm going to tell you this. It really died down in the first, in our first term as DNC leadership. That's when it really started to come all together. Now, first term was wonderful. Absolutely loved it. Second term, on the other hand, that's when the division started more. That's when it rose back up. There was the fight between the progressives and the conservatives. There was a fight between the progressives, the Justice Democrats, the conservatives, the Blue Dog Caucus. So with that in mind, that's where it really, really began. Between one of the reasons why we became a lot more divided in the second in our second term was because of that specific issue.
Do you think that in the future, do you think it's getting harder or easier for Republicans to win elections?
Can you say the question again?
Do you think it is getting easier or harder for Republicans to win elections?
I've been hearing a lot. Now, one of the arguments that the Republicans is that the Democrats are partisan. That's one thing that I think Republicans favor because of the fact. And that's Adam.
Oh, breaking news! The Iowa caucus is now a tie. In the South Carolina, it is a tie.
Wait, you projected it.
I projected it, but another vote.
Wait, who just voted?
Let me check. Floyd Hatton.
Who did he vote for?
Let me see. He voted for you in Iowa, New Hampshire, yeah, all.
So how did it tie up?
Oh, because some people.
Adam, go to mute.
Because what?
Some people voted for you in certain states, and some people voted for others in other states.
So how is it a tie in South Carolina then?
Because of let me just see.
But
so
you projected it to me. Then I got another voter.
Mish Fox voted for Sam on Iowa, New Hampshire,
just South Carolina,
Nevada for you, and South Carolina for Sam. So that's why he gained one vote. But then Floyd voted for you, so then you gained one vote, so it ended up being a tie. But you are gonna win Nevada. You won Nevada by 28%.
Oh wow, I won that in a landslide. Jeez. Question about the slideshow. Why is my name Donald Trump? Oh crud! Sorry, Roman.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Now, all right. So, do you have any questions, Evan, about the Democratic Party?
Yes, I do. What are you? Will you be seeking a third term as vice chairman?
No, I will not be.
I'll be running for vice chairman.
I will not be seeking
Why? Please, Harvey, don't.
Harvey's not even a Democrat. You don't even have to worry about it.
Look, Georgian was able to run for chairman of the Republican Party. Okay?
What?
And we're not the Republican Party.
But I'm technically Democrat because like I'm liberal.
Okay. No, just to answer your question, no, I will not be running for a third term as
I'm running.
vice chairman. Because I feel I'm going to say this.
I'll help the Democrats.
I haven't decided. Now, a lot of people have been saying you're probably, you're probably going to run for chairman. Well, I haven't made up my clear
You
decision.
made a poll today.
Yeah, I did. I haven't made up. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm running for chairman, but
Undecided.
I've decided that if I've decided that since I'm retiring from running for vice chairman, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna run for chairman. I don't know if Sam's running for a third term or not. I don't know that yet. But what I can assure you is this. I'm gonna be, after my tenure as vice chairman, I will be taking some time, step away from the Democrats. I'll be taking time away to be doing a lot more real life things, which is one reason why I'm probably not gonna run for chairman, because I want to do a lot more things in real life.
Like what?
Like smoking.
Well, I'm involved in a lot of youth groups outside of MEC. We do a lot of summer trips. Particularly, we do a lot with the church.
What youth group? Oh, church. Oh, shoot. You're religious.
Yeah, MEC summer is beginning. So, do more people come on MEC during the summertime?
A lot more people come to MEC on the summer.
Yeah.
Like on the summer. I meant in the summer. Like, do people become more active?
I think if anything, a lot of people will be will probably step away from MEC. I know I'm gonna serve out my my term as representative of District 7. Another thing with that, in July, will be, I believe, at the end of June. June 24th will be my last day as D7. June 24th will be the day that the new representatives will be sworn in. Whoever the successor will be for District 7.
Place in Pittman. Go on.
Breaking news in MEC USA. Ow. MEC USA, the Republicans lead the voter registration 48 to 45.
Am I the only one who's like completely
Oh, my freaking hips. Oh.
That's one of the good things about being.
Go on, bro.
Because you can't deal with.
Okay, are we still live?
Yes, we are.
Oh, shoot.
You know, the
oh, but my hips hurt.
Thing after thing.
How could
One of
you?
the benefits of that is that you never have to attend a wedding again, right? Because weddings are just like the worst thing.
We can officially make a projection at Political Hub 101.
Hold on. One second. Let me get ready for the projection. Hold on. Hold on.
I cannot.
Hold on. Hold on. I got some stuff for you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Political Hub 101 has a major projection. Donald Trump wins the state of Ohio with its 18 electoral votes. Where did Terrell go?
Where did Terrell go?
Probably left.
Terrell, come back. Well, I thought he was going to give us some music.
Hold on. Hold on.
Harvey, how's your day?
I'm breathing, so that's good.
Evan. Evan.
Okay, I'm scared. 1 second.
Doug Jones.
Hey, Evan.
Sorry.
I like MSNBC news and better.
Probably quiet.
Mary, but listen.
I like MSNBC news. I like
Breaking news out of District 1. We can officially project that Benjamin Axel will be in the top few votes. We do not know if he will place first or second, but we are confident that Benjamin Axel will be in the top 2. And face off the general election. Thank you. Benjamin Axel will be not the next senator, but Baker. Meanwhile, Harvey Long and Rick. Well, Harvey Long dropped out. Will fight for Senate. Will there be 2 Democrats at the top of the ticket? Or will there be a Democrat and a Republican? Stay tuned, and later on, we will thank you. Okay, the projection is over.
We can now project Donald Trump has won the presidency.
And we have any announcement. Florida has been asking the recounting in 4 states: Arizona, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. They're in the 2, and they're in the recount section.
What is that? Well, thank you. So, do you think that this is a
found voter fraud?
I disagree with that respectfully.
Joshua Huntington was
Okay, please stop this.
All right, are we done here?
No. Should we end this? Would you guys like to end? Okay. Currently, our current House results right now at the moment, we can currently say
The Democrats have 3 for sure seats.
Do you think that it is so? What do you guys think about Benjamin Asher making the top 2 vote getters?
You know, it's surprising. I'll tell you, it's surprising.
Really? Who did you think would be the top 2 vote getters?
You know,
Currently, Benjamin Asher has 39% of the vote for 21 votes, with Claudia Allman second place with 16 votes. So it's 21-16. Harvey Long is 9, and Hammond is 6. So yeah. Who do you think will be the second nominee? Who do you think he will face, Benjamin Asher? Who do you think Benjamin Asher will face?
most likely it will be Claudia Allman.
So, out of that race, let's just talk about that quickly. Who do you think will win that race?
Can I Sean go to mute?
I'll mute him. Thank you. Go on, Terrell.
All right, what's your question again?
My question is, how do you think D1 will play out with Benjamin Asher now presumably going against Claudia Allman? However,